At the School of Seven Fires, the air smelled of honey candles and fresh silver leaf branches from early morning. In the Great Hall, the students were preparing for the Festival of Seven Lanterns. Golden lights already floated beneath the ceiling, and on the tables lay ribbons, tiny bells, and clear crystals. "This will be the best festival of the year," Luna said joyfully. "If we do everything right," Tim added carefully. Flin tossed a glowing ribbon in his palm and smiled. "And if we have fun too, it'll be absolutely wonderful." Mauchlick spun around by the basket of lanterns and quietly glowed. Mrs. Solvay placed 7 unpainted lanterns in the center of the hall. They were beautiful even without light, delicate as if woven from morning mist, with silver rims and crystal pendants. "Each lantern will light up only when you prepare the celebration together," she said softly. "Not separately, together." "I know exactly what the decoration should be," Luna exclaimed right away. "And I've already thought up a mechanical rain of little lights," said Flin. Tim pressed his list to his chest and sighed. "First, we need to make a plan, otherwise everything will get all mixed up." Before long, the table with decorations became crowded with words and ideas. Luna wanted to hang lavender ribbons of light above the hall. Flin insisted on cheerful swirls of lanterns that would fly by themselves to the music. Tim measured the distances between the columns and said that without order it would be dangerous. "If we only follow the list, it'll turn out boring," Luna frowned. "And if we don't have a list, everything will fall," Tim replied. "And if there's no fun, then what's the point of a celebration?" Flin chimed in. Mauchlick squeaked and hid under the tablecloth. Luna decided not to wait and lifted the first ribbon of light to the ceiling herself. She wanted to show how beautiful everything could look, but the ribbon, sensing the hurry, trembled and suddenly split in 2, then in 3, and then wrapped around all 3 chandeliers at once. "Luna, stop!" Tim shouted. Flin jumped up, trying to catch one of the threads, but it slipped away and caught the basket of bells. The bells rang so loudly that 2 lanterns on the table shuddered and went dim. "I only wanted to begin," Luna said quietly. Flin, trying to save the mood, released his fiery rain into the air, tiny golden droplets that were supposed to gently settle on the ribbons. But the magic, mixed with irritation, behaved in its own way. The droplets swirled too fast and began flying every which way, leaving sparkling trails behind them. "I told you, we have to test it first," Tim exclaimed. "We don't have to test everything all the time," Flin snapped back. At that moment, 7 dim circles of light appeared on the floor and not a single lantern lit up. The hall, as if offended, changed. The walls lost their soft glow, and the living patterns on the floor scattered into separate lines. Even the air became a bit chilly, though not frightening. In the middle of the hall, one by one, 7 empty lantern stands appeared, but none of them glowed. "The magic got tangled," Tim whispered. "Because of us?" Luna asked. Lady Solvay didn't scold them. She only looked at the children with warm eyes. "The celebration doesn't like it when everyone pulls the light toward themselves," she said. "Think about what's missing most right now." The friends sat down on the steps by the window. Beyond the glass, the silver forest was already beginning to glow with evening blue. For a while, everyone was silent. Luna looked at her palms. She felt bad because she truly had wanted to make something beautiful. But even more, she felt ashamed that she hadn't even listened to the others. "I think I kept rushing ahead with my own ideas," she said. Tim shrugged. "And I was so afraid of making a mistake that I only said, 'We can't.'" Flin rubbed the back of his head. "And I wanted it to be the most fun, and I didn't think about whether it was comfortable for everyone." Moklik squeezed in between them and glowed gently. Maybe we can try not arguing and instead put together one celebration from all three ideas, Tim suggested timidly. Luna lifted her head. You mean my ribbons don't have to be the main thing, just a decoration? And my sparkle rain, only at the end when everything's ready. Flin nodded. Not instead of everything else. Tim unrolled the list, but this time he pushed it to the middle. The plan will be shared. I'll write down your ideas too. Luna smiled. Then let's start with everyone making their part for all of us, not just for themselves. When they returned to the hall, the magic seemed to listen. Luna slowly and carefully guided the ribbons toward the ceiling. Now they didn't rush forward, but gently connected the columns with golden arcs. Tim arranged the lanterns so that there was an even circle of light between them. Flin adjusted his mechanism, but this time without haste or random jokes. It's turning out well, he said in surprise. Because we're not competing, Luna replied. Moklik touched the first pedestal with his paw, and it glowed faintly. But the true test lay ahead. To light the 7 lanterns, they had to touch the central crystal all at once and name what each had brought to their shared quest. Luna was about to say beauty, but she paused for a moment. I brought the wish to listen, she said. Tim took a breath and said, I brought order, but now, not instead of friends, but for friends. Flin smiled a little more quietly than usual. And I brought joy that doesn't get in others' way. The crystal flared, and 3 lanterns filled with warm light all at once. The hall came to life, as if waking from a short nap. On the walls, luminous patterns began to run again, and ribbons of light rustled like a quiet song. Flin carefully turned on his rain, and this time the golden droplets descended slowly, beautifully settling on the arcs above their heads. Tim lit 2 more lanterns, and Luna, together with Moklik, lifted the last ones. Look, she whispered. All 7 lanterns rose into the air and formed a circle, as if holding on to each other with invisible hands. When the celebration began, the entire school gathered in the Great Hall. Golden lights floated above their heads, lavender ribbons glowed softly, and 7 lanterns shone steady and warm, as if guarding their shared joy. Mrs. Solvay approached the friends and said quietly, The strongest light appears not where someone wants to be the best, but where people know how to be together. Luna looked at Tim and Flin and squeezed their hands tightly. Now I understand, she said. A celebration becomes real when it's created together.